Hey guys, what's up, man? Welcome to Sports Talk with your boy Rical, man. I'm so excited that you're here. Appreciate it. Thanks for the love. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers. I'm asking for your help to help me get there. Do I want 1 million? Yes, I would love to have 1 million, but hey, baby steps. All right, so help me get there. I appreciate all the love. I appreciate all the subscribe. Thank you. And it's free. This is free, man. Facebook, YouTube. Wherever you are, man, like, subscribe, and share. All right. Um, a lot of people ask. Well, I have 4 people who asked about this, so I'm gonna make that for my 4 subscribers. um, it's 20 questions. 20 questions it's sports topic. All right. 20 debate question about sports. And let me know your thought on the comment. I'm gonna post those questions, and then you tell me what you think. All right. I'm looking forward to hear your response, and I'm going to make sure to respond. Number one, do sports players get paid too much? Do you think athletes get paid too much money? I mean, I always say that because you have teachers, you have people who do a lot, and they don't get paid as much. You get our first responders and so on who don't get paid as much. So people are asking, they ask me to, hey, Rical, when you should do a debate topics about sports and pose 100 questions, but I'm gonna do 20, and if you like it, we could do more. But again, number one, do sports players get paid too much money? That's number one. Number two, should all young sports players get a trophy? I think that I have kids, I have sons, I have daughters. When I am playing with them, and there are times I let them win, and other time I challenge them. You're playing basketball with my son. Sometimes I let it go. I fake like I'm gonna block. The same way if I'm playing with my little nephews and stuff. I let him score. I make him think that it's them. I could block their shots, man. I just to not to. But sometimes you just got to do it just to prove a point. So I don't think. I think going through it sometime, you lose, whether you win or lose. I think it builds character, in my opinion. Yes, they're gonna cry because they're kids. You want them to feel like they're winners, but I don't think it's right. You build in a weak mind, especially with young men. You want that character. You want them to be strong. So should all sport? I don't know. What your thought? Should all young sports players get a trophy? Is the number 3? Is the Olympic a waste of money? You know what I mean? Do you think the Olympic is a waste of money? I don't think so. In my opinion, I think, but I do think that there's more countries who have great athletes they don't have the resources, the sponsors, so to speak, to make it to the stage, to the Olympic stage. So I don't think it's fair. Shout out to Jessman. Let's go. Yeah, I don't think it's fair, but it is what it is. So your thought is, do you think that? Number 4, should esports be included in the Olympics? Right. Number 4, should esports be included in the Olympics? What should your thought? Number 5, players should be allowed to kneel and protest during the national anthem. Agree or disagree? Again, number 5, players should be allowed to kneel and protest during the national anthem. Agree or disagree? And a lot of people make it about, disrespecting the flag or whatever. So your thought. Now, again, I don't think that. But again, that's your thought. Should players allowed to kneel and protest during the national anthem? Agree or disagree? Let me, leave your comment. I will respond. Number 6, winning is the most important thing when playing sports. Agree or disagree? Is winning the most important thing when playing sports? Agree or disagree? Number 7, heading should be banned in soccer to protect players. Agree or disagree? When they hit with the head in soccer. That's part of the game. I grew up as a kid playing soccer, and I transitioned, from there to play American football. I don't think that. But anyway, your thought. Number 8, should the NFL do more to protect players from concussion? Should the NFL do more? Number 8, should the NFL do more to protect players from concussion? Again, as a guy who played football, and we went from hitting with our head, try to do anything we can to make a tackle. As a defensive player, I've done a lot. I wouldn't want my son to play football. My older son, Rical, was a wide receiver. Of course, it's not because I wanted him to play football. As a guy who played football, I understand how it is, and I got hit in the head with the helmet one time. I felt like my head was it was about to explode, because again, you put the helmet on, all that stuff is just, all the bloodstream, all the stuff is just there. So any hit is it's so should the NFL should the NFL do more to protect players from concussion? I think they should. But again, this is a question for you, not for me. I know the answer. I know my feeling. I want to hear your thoughts on that. Number 9, should a referee be allowed to use instant replay in sports? Should a referee be allowed to use instant replays in sports? Hell yeah. There's a lot of bad calls I'm seeing. Like, especially, you look at the NBA, you look at the NFL, you look at a lot of sports in baseball. You have instant replay. Like, when are you gonna use them? Because I see that a lot of the refs, they make a lot of bad calls, and they don't replay those. They don't go back to change those calls because they don't want to look bad. But the officials, man, are terrible. So I don't know. I don't think you should leave that to just the referee. There should be a third party. There's someone in the booth, but I don't know what he's doing. You know what I mean? There's someone in the booth, especially in the NFL. I don't know what he's doing. So all right. So we'll see. Let me know. Number 10, college athletes should be paid. Agree or disagree? Hell yeah. Now, college athletes should they be paid or whatever? Of course, they should be paid. You look at Notre Dame, for example. Notre Dame got $4 billion from NBC a year. They make a lot of money, right? They got another $2 billion, just to wear the sneakers. 1.5 for the jerseys. So they're getting money. And you signing these coaches for millions of dollars to come into your schools. It's not the coach that's winning those games. It's the players. So I think the players should be paid. But it's your thought. You tell me. What do you agree or disagree? Number 11, sports player who use steroids should be banned for life. Agree or disagree? Again, steroid is not something that people should use, but a lot of time we don't know what people used back then anyway. But again, this is not for me. This is for you. Sports player who use steroids should be banned for life. Do you agree or disagree? Number 12, sports fan who shout racist slur should be banned from stadium. Agree or disagree? I mean, again, that's freedom of speech. That's their opinion. I don't. People say things. I've been to games with worse thing. I've been to games with my kids, and I've seen and heard parents say a lot of stuff. And you look at those people, you're like, wow. Like they say in the South, man. God bless their heart, man. God bless your heart. You know. So yeah, sports number 12. Sports fans who shout racial slur should be banned from stadium. Agree or disagree? Number 12. Number 13. Transgender sports. I can't even say the word. Transgender sports players should not be allowed to compete in the Olympic. Agree or disagree? What do you think? My opinion, and again, if you're transgender, men, women, whatever. If you are a man, you transgender, you whatever. I think you should compete with other transgender, of your stature. If you're if you're transgender, turn it into I can't even say the word right. Because I don't think it's fair to have. Because I watched wrestling, a wrestling match. It was a transgender, a guy who turned into a female, and I'm not gonna go do all that. But he was fighting. He was wrestling a female, born female, and he dominated, of course. And I don't think it was fair. The same thing with a boxer. A transgender male who turned into a female was boxing a woman, and the strength is not the same. It's clearly the female was getting beat up badly, and I thought that, wow, you guys are sitting there cheering and watching that. That should be illegal. Again, let me know your thought. Do you think that transgender sports player should not be allowed to compete in the Olympics? Or do you agree or disagree? Number 14, women should be allowed to compete against men. Agree or disagree? Again, you could be 200-pound female, all right, and you have 150-pound male. No matter, the female could be bigger, but the strength of the male will always dominant. So all the bias, all the stuff, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna go, do it like that. I'm not trying to be bandhead, but I'll let you decide that. Number 14, should women be allowed to compete against men? Do you agree or disagree? Number 15, should penalty shootout be used to decide the winning team? Should penalty shootouts be used to decide the winning team, like they do in soccer, which is real football? At the end, if nobody, they do penalty kick. I don't know. And football, of course, you see, you go to overtime. I don't think the game should end as a tie. And the NBA, that wouldn't be, so I don't know. Number 16, playing sports at school is just as important as other subject. Playing sports at school is just as important as other subject. Agree or disagree? Let me hear your thought. Number 17. We're almost done. Number 17. Should performance enhancement drug be allowed in professional sports? Again, steroid. Should it be allowed in professional sports? Number 18. Are sports more important than subjects such as art and music? 18. Are sports more important than subjects such as art and music? Should politics be number 19? Should politics be left out of sports? Should politics be left out of sports? What do you think? Should number 20? This is the final question. Should advertising be allowed in sports? All right. Again, those are 20 debate questions. debate topics. So let me know your thoughts. Again, like, subscribe, and share. Leave your comments. Pick the question, whatever. Leave your comments to the questions, and let me know. Again, those are 20 debate topics in sports. So let me know your thoughts. All right, peace out, man.